All right, guys, today I'm going to talk about how to get your Google business listing verification video. I know it's a mouthful, approved. Everybody's having trouble with this, and it's because they're usually missing a couple of key things that they don't think are that important, but are actually really important. Let's dive into exactly what you need to do so that your video gets approved on the first try. First things first, the video has to be one video, and you have to upload it right from the Google My Business dashboard. So when you're logged in, you'll click the button. There's no breaks, so don't think that you can actually record parts of the video later. Some people will do 80-90% of the video and they'll wonder why it's getting rejected, and Google's not going to come back to you and say, oh, you missed this one thing, can you submit a video with that one thing? It all has to be done one time, one upload, that's it. So rule number one, make sure it's just one video. So once you're in there and you're going to start the video, the first thing is the business location. So a lot of people, this is where they screw up. They think I can just show the front of my business, walk in and show the inside. The problem is Google wants to know that your business is actually physically at the place on Google Maps that you say it is. So the better thing to do would be to start at the corner of the street or wherever you're at that your building is at that shows signage or crossroads or anything that can actually verify, even if it's just another store that's already verified on Google Maps. Let's say you're next to a KFC or something like that. Show the KFC, show the street sign if you can, and then walk over to your business. Google actually wants to make sure that the address is correct, and a lot of people don't do that and their videos are just getting rejected. Show that you're physically where you're supposed to be. Then come up to the business, you can show the signage, and then go inside. All right, so once you're inside, you need to show that your business is actually a real functioning business. So you're probably going to have signage on the wall. You should be getting mail there. You should be able to walk around, show things functioning. It's going to be different for every business, but if you're some kind of a business that has a building of any sort, you're going to be able to go inside, see employees working, essentially show Google around the business. It's not like if you do a 6-minute video, you're going to get rejected. So take your time, walk around, give a tour of the whole office, show that it's an actual business, because a lot of people are getting their buddies to open up an empty building, pretend like their business is there. Google's kind of getting wise to this, so you have to actually show it's a functioning business. The last thing that you have to do is show that you actually manage the business, which means you have a lockbox or a cash register, something like that, where you have to have a key to get into it, maybe a back storage room, anything that shows that you actually can own it. Maybe go to the computer, log in, anything like that. Google doesn't really specify too much, but if you can show anything that is sensitive data, obviously you don't want to show the actual data to Google, but show that you are the person who either owns or manages this company, then they know you have the rights to be able to actually verify it. The last thing that people really get tripped up on, if you are a service business. So if you're a service business and you don't have customers come to your office, but you go to their houses, let's say you're a carpet cleaner, obviously you're going to go to the customers' houses. The problem is a lot of carpet cleaners are putting their address on their Google My Business profile and then getting it rejected, not realizing that Google actually wants you to not have your address on there if you service customers at their address. All the other requirements are the same, so submit everything else the same, but make sure you don't put the address on there and make sure you are categorized properly as a service-based business. I hope this has helped. These are the general areas that everybody's getting tripped up on. The reality is a lot of people are trying to spam Google, put fake businesses up that don't even exist. So Google has gotten stricter and stricter on this, which means we just have to be more clear when we're submitting our videos. If after all this you're still having trouble, feel free to reach out. We do this all the time at Raptor. We're happy to help you. Just click the contact button and give us a call.